Hi there. I'm Skip. She's Ernestine.
I'm Ernestine.
This is Skip versus Ernestine. This is round 62. We battle about all kinds of issues and topics all over the map.
All over.
She was all over the map on this past Saturday night because she had to change every clock in the house.
We have a lot of clocks, and it was
We have
spring
a lot
ahead.
of clocks, and it was spring ahead, and she
So
was
I
out of her mind
do it
about
Saturday
why
night, so I have to
do
do it
we
Sunday
have
morning.
a time change.
Yeah.
She has friends in Arizona who do not change
No,
time,
they're just-
fall or spring.
I think that's
This
pretty
came
good.
so early this year, right?
Well, I don't know. Spring is 1 week away.
It is?
I think it's 2 weeks, maybe the 20th. I don't know. March.
I didn't
Well,
know
Easter's
that we
coming
sprung
soon.
forward in early March. I thought it was in April.
Me too. I don't know.
right?
It came upon us.
Did we do it right?
Yes, we weren't everybody in the world. Well, except Arizona, I guess. We
Except
did
Arizona. So
Except I forgot to turn my watch, and I was on
Okay.
old
But-
time today.
the point is, I've got a really great watch and it doesn't work, but that's
Looks
all another
good.
issue. Yeah, it looks good, and I just wear it to say,
Looks
oh,
good,
look,
okay.
look,
You
look
don't have to
what
worry
I
about
got.
the time.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Who cares?
Okay, but the point is, you were bringing up on Saturday night how depressing it is you were talking about getting up in the morning and it's still dark.
Yeah, I like when
but
it's
you get
light
up
in the
at, like,
morning. Well, I mean, it's very
4.
early when I get up. Of course, it's going to be dark. But by 6, it's nice to have the sunrise.
Yeah.
And at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you don't want to see dark.
That
is the
is
worst.
depressing to me in the fall.
Yeah, that's so
It's 4
sad.
o'clock and I'm looking outside. What just happened?
So depressing.
It's not right.
No.
So you want to change actually the universe.
Yeah.
You need more sunlight.
I want daylight in the morning and daylight at night.
Okay. Then we should move to like Norway
All right.
because you can get that.
Okay. Alaska, too.
Alaska I think it does.
I
I
think so.
once went to Scotland. I don't know how far north we were. I guess pretty far. We were at the old course in St. Andrews.
Yeah.
And in the summer, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just
I
know
don't
in
know
the
what you're
summer
talking about
at St. Andrews, it goes dark for like 3 hours.
Wow, that would be
It
great.
stays light until 11, and then the sun comes back up at
Wow.
2 o'clock. So is that what
It's
you
just
want
so
to
much
live?
nicer when the sun is
We
out.
can move to Scotland.
All right, let's go.
Let's not, because it rains like every day.
Get my hair.
Yeah.
As it is now, I got to get blown out once a week.
Yeah,
with
the
a
high temperature in
touch-up.
the summer at St. Andrews is like 52.
Well, it can't be any worse than New York, so.
Yeah, it's way
Battled
worse.
New York, so.
It's way worse. than
Anyway,
New York.
enough of the time.
All right, we've got to deal with, for me, the issue of the day, the week,
Yeah.
the month.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about pro football free agency, though that was a big deal, but we don't do sports on this show because she just doesn't do sports.
No.
But we are going to talk about my Dallas Cowboy quarterback. It's Rain Dakota Prescott, Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, according to TMZ, and I love TMZ, and
Well, everybody else
I trust
reported
it. I trust
I
it,
know.
and then everybody
Harvey.
followed suit. But
You
they
trust
broke
Harvey.
the story. I do trust Harvey. They do a really good job.
They're
You
good.
know, they used to have a reputation for, oh, you can't trust. No, you can trust them.
Yeah, no, they're
when
good.
when they say it's broken, it's broken.
Yeah.
When they break broken, it's
That's
broken.
true.
And according to TMZ and then everybody else, Dak and his fiancee Sarah Jane Ramos have split. But the crazy part about it was they have 2 kids,
Mm-hmm.
2 young daughters, 2-year-old and a 10-month-old.
Uh-huh.
And they split 1 month before their planned wedding
Right.
in Italy.
Right.
And they split at a joint bachelorette party in the Bahamas,
Right.
which is weird to me because I've never heard of a joint bachelorette party.
I've never heard of that either, but I guess maybe they wanted to get all their friends together at once.
They did. It was a big bash because I saw all of her pictures and there were
Uh-huh.
a lot of people there. Remember, he can't afford it. This coming football season, he is scheduled to make $50 million. That will be make him the highest paid player in all of pro football. But it seems like he's always the highest paid player in pro football. So he is swimming in money in the Bahamas.
Okay.
And that's why they were planning the big wedding in Italy. Oh, we didn't introduce
Hazel.
Hazel. She just popped into the
just
picture.
popped up.
Yeah, she's,
Yep.
she's doing okay.
Well-
She's starting to wind down here a little bit. Hi, Hazel.
Well, I don't
But the point is this. I only care about it as a football fan. I'm concerned about, okay,
performance.
yeah, how will it impact him on the football field?
Well, I saw our friend Walter today, and he said it could stimulate him even better.
Well, that's debatable. I mean,
Well, could.
he seems so happy. Of course, hey,
Hazel is very
everybody.
upset
Yeah,
that they
she's very
split.
upset.
She's very upset.
Okay, the point is,
Don't worry.
Hazel, no,
It's okay.
no, no.
They make it. I have a feeling they're going to get back together again.
okay, she keeps telling me they're
I
going to
do.
get back together.
I'm pretty
and
sure.
you
I
could
read
be
today
right.
that they were both
But-
very upset
Okay.
that they broke up over the wedding before.
He was so
I think
happy.
they're going to get back.
Okay, I think somebody's going to go back into the back bedroom.
It's okay.
Okay.
She's calmed down now.
Okay, the point is that he was so happy last year. We went 7-9-1,
Yeah.
so we didn't even win half of our games, right?
Yes. No.
And he had a big first 2/3 of the year. I'm not sure about the end of it. I think he crapped out, if you want to know the truth. And he had some bad.
And he's still getting paid the
Big
money.
stage.
So please, that
Well, he's-
makes me sick. But
Well, he's
I'm
going
okay.
to get paid $50 million.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
But quick point about bachelorette parties.
yeah.
I don't know where the tradition started. Okay, first of all, I've never heard of a joint one because the tradition, especially in this country, has been for the guys. I grew up with this. Was well, if you're going to get hitched, as they used to say,
Yeah.
that you got to go have a big blowout with all your buddies and you got to have prostitutes and everybody's got to have one last
I
hurrah.
find that disgusting.
right?
Why would you want Why would I want the guy I'm going to marry the next day who just ended up the night before with a prostitute? I mean,
don't
that's
know.
terrible.
I don't know where it started.
And the girls
It's
always
crazy.
get the Chippendales
they get
guy
the
and they put the
Chippendales.
money
I
in his
never have understood it
bikini and-
before. I don't know.
I think
it
it's
seems like
gross.
if you've decided to commit to this woman, that the last thing you'd want to do is go, I don't know, like get
Screw
a
around with somebody.
get a blowjob from a prostitute. Is that?
Well, I wouldn't want my husband doing that.
I don't
but
think you would.
I don't know.
Yeah. So the point
Anyway,
is,
maybe this is going to make him really happy.
man, but
He
they
could be
had,
happy.
according to her pictures, they had like when you're that popular, when you're that big a celebrity, you're going to have a lot of quote unquote friends, and they
Yeah.
invited all of them because it was a big bash. And then I wondered, was there some issue with him flirting with some of
No,
her?
I read. Well,
I didn't know.
You
I
can't
don't-
believe everything you read, but
Yeah.
I read they had no problem. There was no big blowout, and nothing happened, and they just both decided it wasn't going to work. But they're going to co-parent. That's always
It's always
line.
co-parent.
I think they'll get back together. I can't promise
Okay,
you
for the
that,
sake-
but I have a feeling they'll get
Wait.
back together.
Is she pregnant?
No,
No, she just had two. I
she's
thought
had
she was
two
pregnant.
kids. No, but they'll get back. I'm telling you, by football time, they'll be back together and they'll be married. That's my
Really?
prediction.
She's
Yeah.
good at these.
I have a sixth sense
She
about
has
things.
a sixth sense. She's almost always right
I
about
am.
these things.
I think it's going to be good.
Well, then that's probably good for my team. I
Yeah, you'll be
guess.
fine. Don't worry. You'll be fine with. I see that you'll be fine.
I mean, theoretically, you want your quarterback to be like Matt Stafford of the Rams, who
Yeah,
was the
he's
MVP,
happily married
and he's
and
happily,
he's
and they got
happy
all
and
these
everything.
kids. They
Yeah,
got the
that's
4
great.
girls, and he won MVP at the big honors ceremony on Thursday night of the Super Bowl week. We were up there in San Francisco,
Right.
and he took
You put the girls
took
out
all
on the
4
field.
daughter no on the up on the stage.
Oh.
They all went up on the stage, and they all had matching long dresses on. It was very
Right.
cute. It was
That's
very cute.
cute.
But he and his wife seem really great together. And,
I don't know.
And
You know,
he's the
everything
MVP.
is unless my
You
mother,
need-
as my mother said, unless you live with people, you don't know what their life is
that
really
that
like.
is a fact. Fact.
Everything
and
appears to
I
be
don't,
wonderful.
I don't
Tom
disagree
Brady
with
and
that.
Giselle were wonderful for so long, and then she couldn't take it anymore. And not to bring them up again, but you know, they were the picture perfect couple.
Yeah.
She's a gorgeous model. He's a gorgeous quarterback. They have beautiful kids, and then they're belly up. So
Belly up.
maybe he'll be happy with her once they get back together.
Yeah, Dak never struck me as a serial dater type. He wants to be with the woman. He was with the woman a long time
Yeah.
before this. So it just seemed like the stability, and he was such a proud dad. And I'm sure he's still a proud dad, but all I know is for the sake of those 2 very young girls, that I hope you're right.
I'm sure they'll
Because-
be together.
I just hate it for young kids when the parents split when you're 2 years old.
Yeah.
And then you can say, well, he's going to co-parent and you're going to get
Yeah.
2 days a week or whatever it is. It's just messed up. It's just, it's
Well,
never
maybe they
quite
just
right.
got nervous having to get married, you know. But we have a question. Somebody wrote something about that.
How about that? We'll get to that
Yeah.
in just a second.
I think they'll be fine. Calm down. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Dallas will be back in the swing of things.
Yeah.
They'll lose again. You'll be fine.
I got to say the girls' names because I like them both. Margaret Jane Rose is one.
That's a
She's
pretty
2.
name.
And Aurora Rain,
That's
that's his first name,
very nice.
Rain, Rayne. Aurora
That's
Rain,
nice.
age 2 and 10 months.
Very
cool
nice.
names. I hope they have cool parents who are together. I would prefer
Unless
that.
if they fight all the time, then they shouldn't be together. So, you know,
I don't know. We saw them at the Super Bowl. Literally walked
did.
right past them, and
we did not
Ernestine's
say.
like, "Oh my God, there's Dak
Yeah,
Prescott."
I didn't want him to beat us up or something.
Yeah, because
You've
I'm
talked
pretty
a lot
sure-
of bad stuff about him, so.
well, I'm just a fan. I
No,
just
I
tell
know.
the truth
I'm not.
about
I'm
him.
not like ratting you out, but I'm just saying I didn't want him to hit us.
Well, I don't care what he thinks of me.
I mean, I could
don't know.
take him, but don't worry about it. I'll protect you.
You could.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I went up to him, because he seems like he's almost like too nice of a guy for my taste. I need more fire and brimstone in him. But I'm sure if I walked up to him, he would be very cordial. I'm pretty sure.
okay.
I could be wrong
No,
about
I
that.
don't know if I bet the farm, but okay. Well,
As they
God
say,
bless you.
could, you know what bought the farm means.
yeah.
That means you're no more.
He'll
I
be
don't think it
fine.
would come to that. All right,
be
another huge issue, probably the most burning issue of the week on the pop culture scene.
Yes,
Your guy Timothy Chalamet, who you like a lot more
I do
than
like
I do.
him. I don't like the new movie, but I did like him in the Dylan movie, especially.
We quote unquote walked out of his new
Yeah.
movie, as
Wasn't
in we
for
turned
us,
it
yeah.
off.
But I did love Willy Wonka.
Okay.
But
There's
Dylan
no,
was
there's
the
no
best.
R on Willy Wonka. There's no
Willy Wonka.
Wonka. There's no R. I don't know where it.
Well, I don't know.
You got that fleeting R in New York. It leaves the middle of some words and it
Well, we know
attaches
how to
itself
speak
to the
in New
end
York,
of some
so you know
like
the rest of the country needs to get up to speed how to speak.
we like the old San Antonio Spurs featuring Tony
Parker. Parker.
right? But then if you put on a coat, it's called a
Parker.
oh wait,
Parker.
It's got an R in it. Parker.
Whatever.
Parker?
Let's get to your IDUNNO. I don't know. He says I do know. I don't
Everybody
know.
says that.
Nobody said. I said. I don't say I don't know. I
You
say I don't
know.
know.
I don't know. I don't say dunno. I say
You
I don't
go
know.
DUNNO like
I
something
do not.
out of
I don't
like
know. I don't know.
Dukes of Hazzard or something.
Everybody
Anyway,
says that.
back to
It's a
Timothy
contraction.
Chalamet.
Okay, so he made
Made a faux pas.
a dismissive comment about ballet and opera that generated tons of blowback from both of those communities, the ballet and opera communities. And in discussing how people aren't any longer going to movie theaters to see movies. Okay?
This was in an interview that he did with Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, that's right. He was on his
Yes.
podcast, right?
No, they
So-
were doing it at like
Oh,
not
they
at
were doing
92nd
something
Street Y, but it was at
Okay.
town hall kind of thing.
Okay, so he's making the point that people don't go to the theaters to see movies anymore, except the biggest blockbusters like Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Right.
And he went on to say, all respect to the ballet and opera people out there, I don't want to be working in ballet or opera where it's like, hey, keep this thing alive even though no one cares about this anymore. That's what he said. Okay?
Very stupid comment, but I understand he's young, but
He's 30.
He is an art.
He's an old
He's
30.
an art guy. He grew up in
grew up-
New York City.
He grew up with a mother and a sister involved in ballet.
Right, but you also grow up in New York City and you're exposed to wonderful Lincoln Center, and if his family is involved, I don't get why you said that. But then he backpedaled immediately, and he said, oh, didn't mean it like that or whatever. But once again, just because you may not
Then he
like
made
something.
this comment, another derisive comment about
Yeah.
about 14 cents. Okay, so I lost 14 cents.
Oh, about the people, I guess, that wouldn't go to see his movie
Yes,
after
so he
said
lost
that.
14
The thing
cents.
is, I may not like opera, and when Jeopardy has the opera questions, I'm always bad. I know a few, but I don't rag on it. I can appreciate different forms of art, and it doesn't mean that, I don't get a comment like that. It's a very shallow comment. And he's supposed to be so above it all. And of course, he's dating a Kardashian, so that he would be really above it.
I am going to defend Timothy Chalamet on this comment. So is Hazel.
I may have to be moving out of this house right now.
No.
With Hazel.
No.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding, because what he spoke was the cold, hard truth.
Are you?
Okay.
Do you understand how many people go to the opera and to the ballet?
Okay, but it's for rich people whose wives drag the husbands
it's
to the
not.
ballet
Are
or
you
the opera.
kidding me?
That's what happens,
That
and
is
it's
the
for
most-
the elite.
Oh my
it's
God.
for the.
No, it's. Are you
Top
like on
echelon.
another planet? I can't even believe you're saying this.
I'm saying this because it's the truth.
Oh my God,
And he
Skip,
just spoke
seriously.
the truth. Well, it's the same idea of we've got to keep these art forms alive, and I get
so
this.
they should cut the funding for all of the
How many
opera and
times
the
have
ballet?
How many times have you and I gone to the ballet or the opera?
But that's not our.
Zero.
So that means
Zero.
that people should not.
I'm not
Skip,
saying
I
you
can't
can
even
go.
believe that you were
Okay,
even
but
saying this.
they're dying art forms.
No, it's not a dying art form. There are people
Okay.
that go every single night of the week. Go to
Every
anywhere.
single night they go to the
do.
ballet. They
Are
don't.
you kidding me?
No, they don't.
Why don't you go? It's not even just in New York or in LA. There are all around this country. There are chapters of ballet and opera that people go to in their community, and they like and they appreciate. So, just because this guy and you don't think that people should be allowed to see that?
Art forms. I think.
But that's according to you. People think sports is a dying art form. People
They
think
do
that.
not.
Oh, please.
What are you talking
think-
about?
So you think that everybody in the world
You
has
think
to
the
love
National
sports?
Football League is dying?
Oh, listen, no, look what they're paying these people to carry a football.
Okay, well,
This guy, Dak
that's because
Prescott,
it's
is
not
getting
dying.
made.
That's
He's
the opposite of.
Prescott's making the most money out of everybody, which there are doctors out there trying to cure cancer and AIDS and every other disease that has stayed away.
yeah.
And school teachers that teach kids.
I agree with that.
And he's getting this disgusting money, and you think that they should cut that
It's
nobody
not
goes
disgusting
to,
money.
Oh, please. Why? Because somebody can throw a ball?
It's
Hazel,
because
please.
billions of people watch it.
There's not billions of people watching it.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, and
you're not following.
You know,
You're,
you make it because you like sports.
No,
you
no,
think
no.
everyone in the world
Go
loves
look
sports.
at the top watched TV shows of the year every year, and 5 out of the top 8 will be football games featuring the Dallas Cowboys.
And they lose. So, and if
Okay,
they
well,
keep
that's a whole
funding
nother
it
issue.
because they lose, they should take that money and actually help the world
Okay,
and help people live.
What is the most valuable sports franchise in the whole world? It's the Dallas Cowboys. I got my hat on to prove it.
Well, I wouldn't be so
Okay.
proud of that. They lose all the time.
They're just average. They're average.
Skip, I've known you for a long time. Maybe 1 year out of the years I know you, they actually played well. But they keep on giving them more money, more money, more money.
Okay. That's because they're the most watched team in all of sports. No team in the world can command the viewership the Dallas Cowboys
So the
can.
people that watch
Why that is,
the
I can't
Dallas
explain.
Cowboys and sports, they're above people that would go to the opera or to the ballet.
They're not above them,
No, they're
but
not
they
above
go. It's not a dying form. It's a thriving,
Well,
growing
most people don't
art
go
form.
to the opera and to the ballet to slug beers at an outside, stadium.
Okay.
So when people go to those stadiums to watch sports, a lot of it has to do with tailgating and they're drinking.
I know,
it's
but
it's all around drinking.
It's a TV sport, and a lot of wealthy people watch the National Football League like crazy.
Because they want to bet.
Well, that's
They're all
part
into
of
their
it.
betting. So I don't even care about the sports, but you can't say that one form of art is better than another. I don't consider football art, first of all. It's not in the same league as opera and ballet.
I think football's an art form.
Yeah, carry a ball and throw it across a line. That's an art form.
No, go up and snatch it out of the sky.
Oh, please.
With 3 people trying to knock your head off.
Oh, yeah, that's really an art form. Yeah. It's
Well,
gladiators.
it's ballet.
It's
Okay.
gladiators.
There's some gladiator to it. But
Please,
but it's
I can't
entertainment. It's just pure entertainment. And you got to face the music, so to speak, that once upon a time back in Europe, in the age of Bach and Beethoven, the the movies were the ballets, were the operas, where you went to watch. This is all you had, and so everybody who wanted to be entertained had to go watch this. There was, back in the day at the Globe Theater, you could do Shakespeare, you could do theater.
So back in
but
the
there
day,
weren't
they
movies.
had gladiators with the lions coming out, with the guys standing trying to kill the lion, and so that was entertainment. So they should
120,000 people showed up for that every time.
Well, that's similar to sports, because football is as barbaric as watching the lions come out with the gladiators and seeing, did that guy get carted off the field? Is he have a concussion?
Knocking on wood. Nobody dies in football.
Oh, how many times I have watched a game with you?
Okay, but nobody has ever died. Knocking on wood.
No, they become paralyzed. They have concussions, that they have so many head issues.
You can have head issues.
Right. Little boys that are in high school and in grade school, the parents, they have to deal with whether or not they want to let their kid play football because they may get brain damaged. They don't, opera and ballet. I can't even believe we're discussing this, because he decides to say.
I'm just telling you what he was saying. He just spoke the truth. And he knows, because
he knows.
His family was involved in ballet. And he knows that
I'm
nobody
sure
cares about
his mother called him and said, "Are you an asshole or what?" I'm sure his sister and mother probably said, "I cannot believe that you are saying these ridiculous things."
It's not ridiculous. It's the truth.
All right, Skip.
Okay, but people don't line up to see ballet and
opera.
opera.
Are you insane? Go to Lincoln Center and see the line around the block. Are you on another planet? I don't know what planet you're coming from.
Like they're going to Barbie and Oppenheimer, they're going to the ballet? They're not.
Or to the opera. Nobody goes to the Metropolitan Museum of Opera. They don't go to the Metropolitan Opera House to see.
Okay, so maybe they do in in New York and Boston.
No, they do it all around the country.
They
do it all over Europe. They do it. It's international, Skip. Anyway, I'm not going to fight with you. Go stay with Timothée Chalamet. You and Timothy belong together. Seriously.
Well, he is with a Kardashian. You got to give him that.
Go live with the land of the shallow and the
he's shallow
fake boobs
now.
And the
shallow
fake asses and the fake everything.
That's
just
real. The truth.
That's real.
He compared people not going to the movies anymore. Do they not go to the movies? They don't. They go to the blockbusters.
They should stop going to see his movie. Well, honestly,
he may have lost a few.
I may have.
But you know what? You want to know the truth?
See his movies
if he makes a really good one and everybody's talking about it, then even if you hate him in real life, you'll go watch his movie.
I don't know. I think I'm out on him now.
You're out?
Yeah, I think you have turned me against him. I was borderline, but now I'm definitely against him.
Did you like him as Bob Dylan?
I did. That was past. That's not now present. But now that you're siding with him, I don't even
You're out?
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. That's okay.
I've never seen you get so worked up. The truth hurts.
Ignorance is bliss. That's what I say. Good. You believe what he.
This is not ignorance.
Go watch his latest movie that you turned on.
This is savvy. This is gutsy savvy.
He's
what
savvy.
It is. Well, he's just telling the.
Watch his latest movie that you turned off and said was horrible.
It's horrible.
Right.
I turned it
off.
Go
watch it again.
I was out.
Maybe you'll find some newness to it.
Okay.
Have a new beginning for Timothy.
The next debate concerns Arnold Schwarzenegger, of all people, is back in the news because he's going to reboot, restart, revitalize maybe 3 of his franchises from the early 80s. He is going to play Conan the Barbarian in a new movie called King Conan, right? Yeah. And then there's a chance that he's going to reboot Predator, which was like 84, and Commando. He's going to do Commando 2.
Way to go.
That was from 1985. Obviously, there have been a couple of Predators since the original Predator. There was Predator Badlands that came out just recently. But he's going to reprise, and he is 78 years of age.
I say go get him.
Go get him.
He's the OG.
Wow.
I think there is no age barrier. There is nothing. It doesn't matter about age.
Okay, you also pointed out the Sylvester Stallone, and they used to be rivals back in the 80s. They were going back and forth, taking shots at each other.
Then they became friends.
They tried
to
out-macho.
Together.
They tried to out-macho each other.
They did.
Stallone's now 79, so he's a year or so older, but he's still going strong in Tulsa King.
Love Tulsa King.
It's really good.
He's
and he is really good, and he is still on top of his game
he's
in
still
Tulsa King.
Stallone.
Even at 79, he owns it.
Yeah.
He commands the screen, takes
Yeah.
it over.
He definitely
He's
does.
physical. He's rough, tough. He convinces you that he could kick somebody's ass at 79.
Right.
It works.
But he's coming back.
He's coming back to play Conan. And obviously the
Conan?
risk is...
Stallone.
No, I'm talking about Arnold. No, I
yeah,
said...
I thought we were talking about Stallone.
No, I went back to
Oh,
Arnold.
you went back
that he's
to
coming
Arnold,
back to
okay.
play... The idea that I think we read was
Yeah.
that on King Conan,
Yeah.
he is King Conan, and he's ruled for like 40 years.
Yeah.
And then he gets deposed, and he has to regain his
Yeah,
throne
regain it.
somehow. So I wonder if he's going to hit the gym again.
I don't know.
I wonder if he's going to hit the
pretty...
roids again.
He's
as
good.
in steroids.
I don't know.
Because you got to get back
I hope
to
so.
looking.
If he looks good, then let him do it.
But I guess theoretically, if you're playing, you're going to play a 78-year-old deposed
Yeah,
king.
he is.
So
He's not
so
trying to
maybe
be
you don't
20.
have to look.
But he still is in
Ripped.
shape, no matter what.
I'm sure he will be.
And
in
so is
reasonable.
Stallone.
Yeah.
Stallone is in shape.
Yeah.
See him at the gym working out.
You do?
No, I've seen him at the gym on an Instagram or whatever,
Oh, I
working
thought
out.
you meant you saw him at a
No.
gym here. I was like,
But
really? I didn't know
Schwarzenegger
you
used
even
to go
went to the
to,
gym.
when I worked out with Ava, she owned the gym he would go
Oh,
to.
he would go there.
Yeah, yeah,
I once saw him at a gym in L.A. way back in the 80s.
yeah.
And I can't remember what it was.
Well, he is worked out. He's amazing.
I mean, he is a bodybuilding king
Yeah.
at one point where he ruled the bodybuilding world.
He did.
So he's like legit. He's not just pumped up.
No,
He was
he
a
lived it.
competitor, right?
Yeah. So
Well, I
think
wonder
it's
if he can
great.
get some of that back.
I'm sure he can. If anybody can, he can.
Wow.
And Stallone, I can't wait. He's executive producing that
So those you would pay to go see, right?
without a doubt.
Okay.
Stallone and Schwarzenegger, yes, sir.
Okay.
Love them.
And they did the Expendables.
Yeah,
Were they
did.
both in it? I
And they
think
did that
were.
other movie together. I thought there was another movie we watched they did together. I can't remember the name of it, but I think they did.
Okay, interesting. Okay, still in the entertainment realm, this is, I think this is our first question of the day. This is from, we do love all your questions.
Yeah,
They're
keep
really
them
good.
coming.
This is from Richard from Indianapolis. Britney Spears was recently arrested for a DUI. Is she the ultimate example of how fame can destroy someone?
I don't think it has to go that way. And I read today they're trying to figure out what to do for her, how to help her. I think she's had a lot of issues for a long time, mental issues. I think she's had a lot of, I guess alcohol at some point.
Everything.
But
Yeah.
I don't think that just because you have fame, you end up like that. There's so many people that don't end up like that. But she is just one of those that, of course, we have to say, well, she was a child actress. She was Disney, then she became a pop star, and so she lived a hard life. But I don't always think it's such a hard life. And especially if you have a grounded family around you. Most of the people that come out of it okay have a grounded family around them. But she apparently has, I feel bad because she has kids. The sons are older now. And it's just a sad story. Hopefully she gets some help.
It just seems like in the entertainment realm, there are a lot of train wrecks.
Well, because you're seeing them. There are a lot of people in real life that are train wrecks too, that you,
Well, that's true.
because they don't get
I'll
the
give you
media
that.
attention. But, there are a lot of people that were stars from a young age that didn't go down the bad way. And then left acting and became whatever they were, teachers or whatever, teaching acting or doing something else. They became real estate people. A lot of them go into real estate. But she's just one of those. But she's been bad for a long time.
I know. I got it. Okay, so here's how I generally see this, and I'm stereotyping this world. But
Yes.
when you are an entertainer, the pressure to continue to entertain at a high level is extreme. And there are times when you get so famous so fast that you keep waking up in the morning saying, how did this happen? Am I really that great? Do I really sing that well?
Well, it's hard to top yourself.
Am I really that great? performing on stage, that people are going to continue to come and pay a whole lot of money to watch me sing my songs.
A lot of mental stress.
And it eats you alive because you start to doubt yourself. And when you start to doubt, your first impulse is to anesthetize yourself through alcohol, drugs, some way to get out of your head. And if you don't have the right mechanism in place to cope, you crash and you burn.
And friends and family
Yeah,
that
you
can
need
help you, but
people around
some
you,
people
and
don't
you
want
need
the help.
ways. I mean, I can speak for myself. I was a newspaper columnist for many, many years, starting from when I was 25 years of age. So if you're a big celebrity columnist and you write, many of the weeks that I wrote 5 columns a week. So you do one, and I'll admit, maybe that was out of insecurity, because you say, do you want to write 4 or 5? You can just write 4. Oh, I think I'll write 5, so I give myself a chance to redeem myself one more time in the week. But I also just like to just get back on the horse and write it. And then the hardest part of writing a newspaper column, for what this is worth, is you have to let that go. So you write it, and for whatever reason, it just doesn't take off. It doesn't take form like you wanted it to, and you're on deadline. And it's going to come and it's going to go. Whether you like it or not, you have to hit send, right? You have to send it in and cut bait with it. And then the rest of the night, I grew up in a profession where everybody drank. And I didn't drink because I came from an alcoholic family. It wasn't because I chose. I did ultimately choose not to, but I did out of self-protection, because I was told at early age, you got double genetic predisposition to become an alcoholic.
Right.
And I am obsessive compulsive with everything I do. So if I had become obsessive compulsive about that, I'm going down the same road, and I'm going to crash and I'm going to burn like both my parents did.
Right.
Okay. But if you're going to be a newspaper columnist and you're under pressure to live up, and you don't have a coping mechanism, then all of a sudden you're going to drink.
Well,
right?
yeah.
You're going to drink, because everybody before me, all the columnists I knew, they all drank. And some of them could handle it, and some of them couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
And then they crashed and they burned. But with a Britney Spears, she just doesn't have a coping mechanism, so she's going to drink and just escape. I got to escape. I got to go.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
it's also hard because what you once were, there are other people that are coming up that are
They're
getting bigger than
yes.
you, and now you're still trying, and it's a mind screw up because you know you're still good, but you're not as good as those people, and
all right.
so it's
That is true.
unfortunate.
Okay,
You're getting pushed down.
Without going into the gory detail, we got into a big Steve McQueen jag last week, without the gory details. But we watched a Steve McQueen movie because he was such a stud of an actor. We're going way back. This is from the 70s. And we watched The Getaway.
Right, with Ally McGraw.
And our friend Walter Hill.
Directed it and
No,
wrote.
he didn't. That was a Peckinpah. That was Sam
okay.
Peckinpah. But he wrote it.
Right.
Wrote the screenplay off a novel. But the point was, we start looking into the life of Steve McQueen, and he was just, God, he just lived drunk. I mean, his relationship with the drop-dead gorgeous Ally McGraw was just drug and alcohol fueled the whole time. And she has said since then, love of my life. But every day, he was a little to a lot drunk, okay?
Well, she said that they were together for 5 years, and that for the 5 years, she doesn't think he was ever sober.
Okay. And yet, you want to talk about a leading man, a stud? He's got the whole package. He's handsome, he's physical, he's got the style.
Talented.
He's a man of fairly few words, but they really count. And, okay, I think she's going to have to go.
I'll have to put her in.
Hang
Hold
on 1 second. She'll be
Anyway,
right
you
back.
can talk Steve McQueen.
So, Steve McQueen, he's a race car driver. He's two-fisted fighter. He can do. He is a man's man, and yet he wasn't enough of a man to be able to cope with the pressure to outdo himself with the next movie and to make sure the next one worked. And when it got to The Getaway, he was in such a predicament because he'd done a movie called Junior Bonner. This is going way back. That was just a complete bomb, and he's at risk. He's going to lose it. He's going to lose his whole career. So they chose The Getaway, and they went and got Ally McGraw because she had done
Love Story
and Goodbye Columbus before that.
Love Story
and she
was the
was
one that
hot,
was-
hot.
Oh,
She
she's
was
gorgeous. Gorgeous.
She wasn't great on screen. She
No,
just
but you
looked
could
great
look-
on screen.
I mean, she played the part okay, but she was absolutely breathtaking.
Yeah. So, but my point is, he chose The Getaway as a commercial vehicle because they play kind of Bonnie and Clyde in this. It's very good.
Oh, it's great.
very good. We were just like
great.
riveted, and I've seen it
It's great.
a couple times before, but not for a while. And we wanted to see how it stood up, and it worked.
Yeah, it is good.
And Peckinpah had some bombs too, and he needed a hit, and so they got together and made a commercial vehicle of a hit.
It's iconic. It's a pop culture
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
It's great.
All right. Speaking of movies, it is time for Skip and Ernestine. Go to the movies on this couch, which we often do because we don't go to the movies. When was the last
I would
time we
like to go
actually
to the
went to the
movies.
movies? When was the last time?
I don't remember, but I would like to go to the movies.
I don't know. So we watched the final episodes of Hijack and 56 Days that we have mentioned before repeatedly on this show. Hijack, how did you like the conclusion, the grand finale?
You know, it was kind of a weird road watching that series. The beginning was no good. Then the middle got better.
You mean the season 2?
Season 2.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
the first season I loved.
Yeah.
The
First season's on a plane. This is on
was
a
great. Once they get on a
subway
train.
Yeah.
The beginning of the second season I didn't like. Then the middle got better. The end was better. But to me, the ending was it was very confusing. I couldn't keep up with it. I don't know. I like Idris Elba, but I was confused. I still don't know really what happened.
I don't either.
I don't
And I'm
mean to
usually a
sound
little
stupid,
better
but
than
I just
she is
can't-
at
I always ask
deciphering.
him, what's going on?
What's going on?
But I
She
couldn't
kept
figure
asking me,
it out.
what's going on? And I'd say, I don't know.
Just can't figure it out.
I don't know.
I don't even know why they were on
It's
this
like-
train.
We have a hit on our hands. It was in the air. So we need a season 2. How can we do this? Let's go underground. Let's do it.
I don't even know why they were even on a train.
They're in
but
Germany.
I don't want to ruin it for people that are watching it, so
And
I don't know. If they
I
can
have
figure it out.
no idea what was happening. I don't get it. I don't know who the bad guy really was.
even
Was
know.
it that guy or was it this guy? And then the
I just
biggest,
watched it for him.
the
'cause I
biggest
like
bad
him.
guy. What?
It was so
They're going
disjointed
to
and
exchange hostages for this other bad guy,
I
and
don't
then
even know what's
what?
going on. His wife is
I'm
somewhere.
trying not to
and-
ruin it if you
no,
haven't seen
because
it,
people
but
haven't
we
seen it. But I would watch it
that.
for Idris.
we do that.
But I would
Yeah,
watch it for him.
He's
He's
good.
Just in anything.
I don't know if he's great, but he's good.
He is good
There's
in
the
role.
wife plot because she was involved in the ex-wife.
Right,
she
the
is.
ex-wife.
And I have no idea what
I
it
don't
was.
know.
I don't
mean,
get it.
It's kind of
It
good
didn't
if you
make
just don't
sense.
want to have to think about it and just watch something interesting.
I don't know. It's
It's
the
good.
more I talk about it, the more insulting it gets.
No.
Because I wasted part of my life
No, but
watching
it wasn't that bad. I mean,
It
just,
was. It was that bad because
well,
it's
we
that
kept thinking
insulting.
it was getting better. But then it got, I don't know.
Then
Anyway.
it just leaves you flat at the
yeah,
end.
it
Like,
was a
that's it?
flat thing.
That's all?
It was a flat bed.
Huh. Okay.
56 Days was good.
56 Days. Okay.
That was really good.
She loved it.
It was really good. It was edge of seat good.
Yeah, I'm going to say it again. All these series are the same to me, most of them, where the setup is sensational,
Yeah.
edge of seat. And then you get 2/3 through it, and all of a sudden you're watching them sort of figuratively say, how do we get out of
where
this?
are we?
Yeah, what are we going to do now? Oh, this is really exciting. Now how do we bring this home?
No, it's kind of
well, you
like they get
can't.
lost a little bit.
They just get lost, and you're like, what?
But it was good. It was exciting because you have to try to figure out it's a thriller. But I don't want to spoil it for people.
Don't spoil it. Okay.
But it's got an interesting ending.
I would say the setup to 56 Days.
I think it was better than the Hijack.
Yeah, oh, way better.
Yeah.
But the setup, the first
3 episodes?
No,
Oh.
I mean, you can go, wasn't it 8 total, or was it 8? I mean, the first 6 are like, it's sensational.
It's really good. Edge of seat.
It's gripping because of the acting.
They were both good.
They're both really good, and they're both so mysterious.
Yeah.
And they're both so flawed.
You never know who's psychotic, who's not psychotic.
Who's the most psycho between the boy and the girl?
Right.
The boy and the girl. Is it the boy or the girl? Who's going to kill
Right,
whom?
and every week you think, no, it's him.
And
it's
it
her.
literally starts off with a dead, rotting body. Not rotting, it's being eaten by decomposing body in the bathtub. And
the whole show is really about figuring out who it is.
Yeah. And you're like, is it him or is it her? Him, her, him,
And
her.
they go back and forth. What I don't like about it is when they keep going back.
They jump back in time. It's very
back to the.
It's very complicatedly
God.
stitched together.
But it's good. I would recommend it. No, you wouldn't recommend it?
Well, my golf partner Ryan.
Did he
tried,
watch it?
Well, I don't know if he tried it or not. He said, "Should I?" And I tried to explain it without giving any of it away. And as I tried to explain it, I couldn't because the boy girl, they're hard to explain who they are.
Yeah, but they're not. It's not as bad as Hijack. That one is
No,
just
I know,
you can't even explain it. I have no clue what's going on even now. But then we started to watch something really good.
Oh, you want to go there? Okay.
Oh, Sherlock Holmes, young Sherlock Holmes.
Okay, it's just called Young Sherlock because
Guy
there was a movie back in 1985, for those who know these things, that I really liked called Young Sherlock Holmes, and it was a Spielberg production directed by Chris Columbus, starring Nicholas Rowe as young Sherlock, and I don't know how old he was, probably like 17 or 18. He's like end of high school age, and there is a young Watson, and it's very well written
it was good.
And very well done, and leaves the end of the movie ends with Moriarty, and you're off to the races. Okay, this is the classic case of the trailers do no justice to the series.
And also, the reviews are just, they bashed it. And I was like, I read the reviews and I thought, how can it be this bad? It's Guy Ritchie. And we love Guy Ritchie.
I think he directed only the first episode, but he is attached.
He's an executive producer.
He is, and I'm sure he's got fingerprints all over it.
You could tell, because I talked to my friend Richard this morning. They watched it.
They watched it?
Yeah, I called Richard this morning. I said, you have to watch. He said, we've already seen 3 episodes.
Oh, really?
And he said, with each episode, you know it's Guy Ritchie, because you can just tell his style. The music, the way it's shot, he's genius too.
It is incredibly cleverly written.
And acting is great.
The repartee between, I don't think this is giving anything away. It's so far, we're 5 episodes in, of probably 8. It's so far only Sherlock and young Moriarty, and the backstories of both of them are
so good.
Are just gripping, and their chemistry on screen is high level.
And Colin Firth
is playing sort of a villainous character, and
Ralph Fiennes
is playing.
And Natasha. I can't think of her last name, but she was a model. She's so beautiful. She's in it. It's got a great cast, and the costumes, and just everything about it.
It's very special.
Yeah,
it's
transports you to another place. It's just amazing.
When the British create something, it's always a cut above.
Yeah, it's great.
Just, and we went back and forth the other night about this. There's something about that little island of a country that it just produces genius in the creative fields.
Yeah, they do.
Where the Beatles.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a band better than the Beatles? I don't think so.
No.
And Shakespeare, there's only one, and Stratford upon Avon, he's there, and there's never before or since been a William Shakespeare. There's just nobody. It's so good, it seems like it came from another realm, like it's not human. It's too good for a human to create, And it's a big body of work.
But we love
Yeah.
Agatha Christie
And
Poirot.
They're, well, it's because of her.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
She's just Marple. You just have to
that's
give
another,
it up for the
it's
British.
like another level. And then Arthur Conan Doyle with Sherlock Holmes, it's just up here. It's beyond anything that you can find in our literature. Nobody has that. Nobody can do that.
Oh, it's the best.
So with this series,
Watch anything.
it's just special.
BBC,
It's where you sit back and you just say, God, this is great. And we went into it thinking
It's gonna be a bomb.
we're going to turn this
Yeah.
off. I told you, I said, give it 10 minutes because I'd seen the trailers and it
And I
looked,
read the reviews. They
yeah,
were
and they
bombed.
scathed. It's just scathing.
Yeah.
And the trailers made it look jokey, silly.
Yeah, it
And I
really
don't
was
like
not
jokey,
good.
silly. I don't like
No, it was
tongue in
kind of
cheek
stupid.
and sort of dumb action, and where I need to be concerned for these
Yeah.
people where I think they can die.
Yeah.
And people die in
Once
this.
you start it, you're hooked.
It's just right away. It just grabs you, and it's young Sherlock. And he's played in a way.
But he's not young. He's 18 or 19.
He's in
it's
that
not like he's a
same realm.
12-year-old.
Yeah.
He's at college.
Well, he's not even. He's such a roustabout. He's such a ne'er-do-well. He's been in so much trouble.
Yeah.
I'm not giving anything away.
Yeah.
That the premise is his older brother Mycroft, who's a classic figure, has sent him to Oxford not to be a student, to be what they call a scout.
Right.
Like, I don't know why they call it a scout, but he's just a low-level worker.
Yeah.
He's a gopher. He's like a janitor
Yeah. Yeah.
at Oxford. And of course he stumbles into
Big issues.
a big issue,
big
threatening
problems.
the world.
Yeah.
Like literally got to save the world. And he's not developed like in the 1985 movie, the Nicholas Rowe Sherlock
Yeah.
was developed. He
Yeah.
was already a genius, a young genius. This kid is just trying to figure it
stumble
out.
His way, and that's what I like about him.
And he's having a hard time learning how to use his fists because he's not physical,
Yeah.
and he keeps getting smacked in the
Yeah.
nose. And Moriarty, of all people, is
Yeah.
trying to teach him you got to learn to fight and defend yourself. And then he's got to learn to use his razor sharp mind. Okay, what like Moriarty, of all, the irony is deep.
Yeah.
Where he's going to become the most evil criminal in the history
Yeah.
of criminality, right? The baddest man ever. And he's pushing Sherlock to use his senses. What do you sense?
Right. He's training him. He's
Yeah.
really giving him a big training ground.
Yeah,
It's worth watching
yeah,
if you like anything a little bit out of
it is.
the norm.
And by the way, we've now watched 4 episodes, I believe, of Paradise.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a tricky one to talk about.
Yeah, we don't want to give anything away because people haven't even watched
Yeah.
a lot of it. I
But
don't know. I like the first
I just want to say
season
this
better.
about Shailene Woodley because she is involved in a dramatic crossroads in season 2.
Yeah.
And she was sensational in her
she was
role.
good.
She, in episode 4, I believe, is what we just watched. She took it over.
Yeah.
And
She was good.
like nomination good.
I think Sherlock Holmes should get a nomination.
Well, it probably will.
Emmy.
Yeah. Unless the American media, well, they've
They've panned it.
disemboweled
Forget
it.
I think they don't like Guy Ritchie because
I
he's
think
so
maybe.
talented.
Okay.
But Paradise, to me, the second season is just
Yeah.
not as good as the first season.
Okay. And last quick point.
Yeah.
She forced me to do this. She would not watch, I think it's on Netflix.
Oh, the one with his wife?
No, it's called The Bluff.
Oh, yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Jonas Brothers' wife is in it.
Really? Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is.
Priyanka Chopra, whatever her name
Ah,
is.
really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's a Jonas
She's
brother.
the Jonas
Oh,
Brothers'
I didn't
wife.
know that. Okay, so I have to treadmill it. I have to,
Sorry, I don't want to
you
watch
know,
blood.
while I'm doing my cardio, because she said no, because she saw the,
Well, it was really violent and bloody. I mean, there's swashbuckling
okay, they're
pirates.
actually pirates, and she loves pirates.
do, I love-
But she didn't understand that it was pirates, nor did I, until I got into it. And
Well, we
she,
love Black Sails, which
That's
was
what I'm
the
saying.
ultimate pirate.
And it was very
of
bloody.
Michael Bay. It was
like
amazing.
people's heads are getting cut
That was
off
great.
in Black Sails, and she's cool with it because they're hot guys. That's the point.
Well, it's different when they're hot guys.
Okay, the guy in this, the bad guy,
Yeah.
the bad pirate, is a hot guy, I
Yeah,
think.
but I just don't. She's
Okay.
not one of my favorite people. But
Okay,
whatever.
well, she's actually, not giving anything away, but she's actually a former pirate captain of a ship
Wow.
who has absconded with the gold and the buried treasure, which she has buried on her little island, and now the other pirate has come after her. And she's settled down with a husband and 2 kids.
They don't know that she was a.
They don't know.
Oh.
I think the husband knows of her, but anyway,
So it's a series, not a movie?
it's a movie,
Oh,
and
it's
I'm
a
not
movie.
finished.
Okay.
I didn't quite get home because I only have X time to watch
Right,
it while I'm
right,
doing cardio.
right.
But I will finish it, and I'm not saying it's great, but it's very good. It's very entertaining, and it's well done.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
and the fight scenes, God, she's atomic blonde. You know,
Wow.
she can do it.
That's who knew.
And some of the shooting scenes, because they're having to deal with, it's back in the time of single shot
Oh yeah, we have
guns,
to load
pistols, and rifles.
load the
It's
rifle
one shot at
again,
a
yeah.
time. So, but it's gripping. I like it. I gotta give it a big thumbs up, and she gave it
I'd
a
watch
no
it if
thumb.
it wasn't as bloody.
It's, I don't know. They're all bloody to me.
Well,
Black
I hate
Sails
watching when I
is-
have to close my eyes for 90% of the movie.
Okay. All right, let's take another quick question here. This is an email question from Emma from San Francisco, who says, on the finale of Love is Blind, one of the couples didn't get married because one of them wanted children and the other was unsure. Should that be a cause of ending a relationship, or should the love they have for each other just kind of quote unquote outweigh anything else? You want to go? You want me to go?
We both didn't want kids, so that was easy.
Magical.
But we do
to
know
find
people that,
your
yeah,
soulmate.
yeah.
And it's not going to work if she wants kids.
Right, but
Not
we
gonna
do
work 'cause
know
I don't.
people, friends, your friend who's no longer with us, the girl wanted kids, even though he had kids before, Grant,
Yeah.
and then he gave in to having kids, and then it was a bad, he
was a
didn't, he
bad
should never
scene.
have had those, I mean,
He
not
shouldn't
saying
have
that they
done
shouldn't
it.
have been born, the kids, the
But
girls
she
are
delivered
nice, but
an
whatever.
ultimatum, and he had,
Yeah, and he caved in, even
he had
though,
had cancer, and she had sort of mothered him through it, nursed him through it, and
before they
she
got
was
married.
much younger, and she was just in law school, and he called me and said, I don't want any more. He already had 2 daughters who by then were in high school, so he
Right.
was way older. I forget how much older
Yeah,
he was, 20
maybe.
years. And he said, I just can't live without her. And I said, well, then you're going to have at least 1 kid. And he had 2 more.
Twins.
No.
I thought they were twins.
I don't
No?
think they're twins. He had 2 more. He had a boy and a girl.
Oh, yeah.
He had a boy and a girl.
Yeah,
Right,
and then
yeah.
it went south. And it went really
I
bad.
can't even tell
Yeah.
you how far south it went.
But so that was a bad relationship.
It was just bad.
And we have other friends that they were going to compromise and they were going to get married, even though he didn't want any more kids and she wanted kids. And in the end, she left him because she knew he really didn't want kids.
Yeah.
Even though he said he would do it just to keep her.
Yeah.
I don't think you can say you want kids. I don't think you can say, yes, I'll have kids, if really deep in your heart you don't want kids.
Yeah.
Because I think somewhere it's going to come back to haunt you.
Yeah. Okay, so you hate me saying this, but I went through a relationship way back when
with the other-
the
yeah,
other woman,
yeah, yeah.
and yeah, we were good together, but she was going to have kids, and there was no 2 ways. She was not, and you know what? We split, and it wasn't easy to split, but we split over kids. We split over kids, and it was correct. It was the greatest thing either one of us ever
Well, I
did.
think there were probably other problems too that were
Okay,
added onto
well,
it, but the kids was...
Okay, but
kids
that's the
big
kids are a
thing.
deal breaker.
Well, because once you have kids, you can't
Okay,
undo
you
the
can't
kids.
undo the kids. And if she is a she who wants kids and the clock is ticking, you can't defeat it. The maternal drive is just too powerful.
Right, but most guys that give into that will most likely regret it or throw it up to her at some
will.
point or throw it up the kids. I didn't want kids.
I
And
didn't,
I don't know.
Well, I grew up with a mother who confessed to me, I never wanted kids. I did it for my mother. You know, her mother pressured her. She was the youngest. You got to give me grandbabies. You know, she gave her 3. She didn't want 1. Okay. It's too big of a commitment. It's the ultimate life commitment is to bring another human into the world.
Yeah, and you have to take care of it.
And it's a forever. For the rest of your life, you're going to have some responsibility with this
If
human.
you're a good person.
Yeah.
I mean, other people let their kids, they just give
Yeah,
them
they just
away.
go. But if you're going to do it correctly, this is a forever commitment. And
It's better to have 2 people that want them than one person and one person who's,
so is it the cause of ending a relationship? You better believe it is. Yeah, it's the ultimate end to one. Okay, let's do one more here, and we're about out of time. But let's do, this is Dior from Chicago. Savannah Guthrie said she was returning to Today, which she has, right? You
No,
said
she
it.
hasn't returned.
Oh,
she
she had-
came to the set.
Oh, she came to
meet
the set, I'm
everybody
sorry.
off
Okay.
the air. not-
Okay. Are you okay with that, or feel she shouldn't return until there's finality with her mom? Obviously,
I think it's just, it's so hard because my sister and I was saying this yesterday, like, where's her mother? And so now when you watch the Today Show, which I watch every day, I switch around between Today, GMA, and CBS and Fox, it's not even a lead story anymore. Like it's gone down the ranks. Now it's,
Well, there's only so much more you can say.
Right,
because
and
there's
so
nothing new to report.
they're not bringing anything out. They keep bringing, well, we thought it was maybe this person, but it's not. They have no clues. There's nothing new. And so what, I know Savannah, at some point, I guess you have to get on with your life, which is so hard because I've not been in that position, but if it was my mother, I don't know how I could even go on living. But, so for her to come back to be normal, I don't know, there's not a handbook for people that have their mother kidnapped, how long before you go back to work. And I feel bad for her because she's so in the spotlight. Her brother and sister are not in the spotlight as much.
Yeah.
And how do you live with, I don't know where my mother is, so I'm just going on? I don't know. How do you make sense out of that? And you just get back to being an anchor and you're reporting on the news and your mother is somewhere that you don't know.
I don't know how you're going to do it without some finality. And I don't know if they're reaching the point of no return where she's just gone for good.
I don't know. They brought in everybody from the FBI and how they can't find this woman or track down who took her. I don't understand that.
I keep reading, and I can't even read about a good lead.
They all turned into, they were not good leads. Then they thought the glove was from the person at the restaurant, and then that turned out not to be. And then they thought the person driving, they found, and everything is just a bust.
We got the front porch video of the guy.
That was the most, that's the biggest amount of evidence. But they can't find. Again, I say, well, it wasn't in the middle of New York City where there's millions and millions of people, but maybe it's easier in New York City because there are millions of people and people spot people.
That's true.
But here, it's a small town and everyone knows everybody else. But it's like
Somebody
she just vanished.
Got away with it, yeah.
But they don't even want the money. That's the crazy thing. They're offering $1 million and nobody wants the money.
I don't know.
It's just such a, I don't know. So
if I knew, I'd help find her. But I don't know anything. And
poor family.
Is Savannah,
poor woman.
I have been in television much of my life. It's cutthroat. And it's all about ratings. And is she feeling pressure to go back on because she's a hot commodity now?
Well, now the ratings did go up when all of this broke, but now I'm assuming the ratings would be through the roof, on top of the roof, right? But for how long? It's always, again, it's not going to last forever.
But at what price? Yeah. the
I
ultimate
know.
price for a. There's nothing like daughter, mother, mother, daughter. There's just nothing like that connection.
And
as
how
you
would
know,
she?
with
Yeah,
your
but how would
mother.
she even feel safe going back there after they kidnapped her mother?
I don't know.
She alone going back to work.
Well, I'm sure she's got 24-hour security around her.
Yeah.
I don't know where does she live in New York or?
She lives, I think,
would
in
have to.
Westchester.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Well,
I wish I
God
had
bless
the answer,
her.
but I don't.
I wish they find her mom, one way or
Okay.
the other.
So that, unfortunately, is it for round 62. We will see you next
Be
week.
back next week.
If, in fact, we're still speaking.
We're
and
still
after the
speaking, but
Timothy
who knows?
Chalamet debate,
Oh,
I don't know.
Timothy
She might
Chalamet,
leave
I'm
tonight.
out.
She's out.
Don't make any more movies for me.
Uh-oh.
We're out. See ya.
Bye.
Peace out.